Testing 1, 2, 3. Guys, I'll be right back in just a second.
And I was like, oh, okay, what's your name, Taylor? You know, and gonna go give this presentation on storytelling and public speaking, basically kind of as a coach and different things. I was like, oh, that sounds awesome. You know, I wish I could come because I was going to an encore thing that I was doing with Rob, and anyway, we got to talking, and she was kind of telling me her story. She played volleyball at Florida State, or sorry, at University of Florida, and then she got hurt early in her career and kind of messed with her a little bit. So naturally, everybody that has that happen to him goes into like a mental health area of study. And so she started in that, got a grad degree in that, in fact, from Florida, and then went to New York to kind of start a practice in that, and ended up completely in a different field. She ended up meeting this guy, and he's like, oh, you know, you should, my agency does this, this, and this, and you should go meet them. And it was basically a agency for actors and artists and stuff like that. And so she ended up in this, like, doing commercials and acting and improv comedy and some other random stuff. And so anyway, we were just talking about kind of her profession and what she does, and the power of story and all these things. And it was a pretty cool conversation. But she'd be, I don't know if you guys are looking to like get a different perspective on things, but she does all sorts of that kind of stuff, consulting on like presence and speaking and standing up. She's done some TED Talks and all sorts of things. So if you want to have her as kind of a round two for you guys, she'd be good.
Right. Yeah, thanks. If you you know her well enough to email her?
Yeah,
if you connect us, that'd be sweet.
Of course.
You know, I'm pretty good with emails.
I'll give her that caveat.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm emailing Courtney and you at the same time, but it might be until 2020 until you hear back from court. So just heads up.
Next summer, Courtney's gonna put it.
You're like Tim Ferriss says, right? Like you compartmentalize your emails. You leave them and then you go get after them.
Yeah. Or not. I am trying. I've said that for a while. I don't know. blessing and a curse.
All right.
What have you been up to?
Yeah, I'm sick this week, which sucks, and it's been never-ending gloom and doom here in Utah. So, I mean, the skiing's been good, but the weather has sucked. So I'm like in this vitamin D deficiency depression, ready to like jump off a bridge.
Courtney, did we lose you?
I'm here. Sorry, I was just looking at something on my phone.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. Oh, while you're trying to do my. Sorry.
But we're
Did
good.
you give me a tan before this call? Just a little bronzing would be great. I hear you, Chris.
Yeah, the girls have spring break on April 1st, and we're actually I'm trying to pressure them to get it done. We've ordered this little camper trailer thing. It's like this little small, little mini kind of teardrop style camper.
Oh yeah.
And but it's more boxy and rugged and off road for like cruising around here. And I ordered it last like May, and they go, yeah, we're 11 months out. And I was like, okay, whatever.
When you ordered that.
You need to have this done by April 1st because that's my girls' spring break, and we're coming to Denver and we're picking it up. And they're like hemming and hawing now, and I'm like, you guys got 2 weeks to knock this thing out. You better hustle.
Oh, you gotta send me pictures when you get it.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. So we're trying to get that going so we can take it for spring break. The girls have spring break on April 1st. So
you gonna drive to Long Beach?
I could just go John Madden and drive it all around the country, not fly anywhere.
That'd be awesome. I support it.
Take it down to Long Beach.
Because you don't travel enough. Just throw in a few extra days
Just
there.
Have at it, yeah. Bring the family along. That would actually be a cool way to go one summer. Just rent like a massive like RV and just drive to all the spots.
Plan it in just a big circle?
Yeah, just, hey, we got to be here, and see what there is between this place and that place. Yeah.
Okay, I don't think.
By the way, they had my daughter playing setter in her U13, U12 little rec team, and man, like this girl actually had played in Salt Lake City. She was a good volleyball player, the coach, and she'd played with Logan and who else? Maybe Kristen Richards and a couple of those girls. Like she's their contemporary kind of thing. And she said she was going to go to USC, except she got hurt like in her senior season or something happened and she didn't, but she was a setter. And I go, oh, okay, sweet. This girl will kind of know what she's doing here. And then I'm listening to the things she's telling Rusty to do, and I'm just like, oh, good Lord. What are you? Yeah. So I'm like secretly being that dad that's over there completely undermining all the coaching.
Let the games begin here.
Yeah.
Oof.
Like I'm the parent that all those club coaches come to the clinic about and go, all the parents think they know more and they're coaching. And
but they are wrong. So, oh yeah, I'm excited to hear how you navigate that.
Oh gosh,
just so I can learn that I can imagine.
Yeah, I'm doing it poorly.
This is like compassion training.
It totally is. It's a whole new deal here, yeah.
Even today was just like a small group, but like we came in and there was like materials on the table and she's presenting and I was like, oh, this is fun to be on this side of it. Like I'm feeling today. Like I don't have to. Nice to see both.
All right, I'm gonna run away, grab a snack, and I'll come right back.
Okay. What helped the most as you were just starting?
Audio test 1 2 3. Audio test 1 2 3. Okay, Courtney,
Yes.
can you hear me?
Yes.
So my audio, at least to me, sounds good on the YouTube feed. So it might not sound great to you, but
Yeah, it sounds good over here. Does mine sound okay?
yeah, say count to 10 and I'll listen.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yellow leather, yellow leather.
Yep, you sound great.
Cool.
I am going to actually delete this and see what that does. Okay, testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3.
How many people are we expecting, or do we not expect
To watch?
to know? Yeah.
Hopefully a lot, although Helen has been, her house got flooded or something, so she hasn't been doing much on Instagram and Twitter and all that like she usually does.
Sorry, what did you say?
Helen's house got flooded or something.
Oh, no.
And so she's the one usually that would be putting all these out on social media and stuff. So hopefully Mike can be doing that.
Yeah.
Although I don't know where Mike is. He's not writing back yet either. How was work? Okay, you're back. Just making sure all these video shots are queued up.
Will I be able to see how many people are on?
Probably only if you have your laptop up. Because you won't see...
Oh, I can't hear you anymore.
You cannot hear me? You can't. Interesting. How about now? No? Interesting. Any luck now? No? Chris. Chris, can you hear me? Chris. Chris, can you hear me? Chris, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
I can't hear you guys. For some reason.
I can't hear.
My mic was muted.
Oh. Chris, can you hear me?
I hear you now.
But me, no.
Mm-mm.
Can you hear me? What the heck?